We did not have any evidence that Iran intended to imminently attack this country in any way, shape, or form.
Do you not believe them when they say death to America?
If what you're seeing as success now is winning, I would hate to see what losing looks like.
We are 2 months into a historic military success in Iran, and you want to call it a defeat. And it's defeatist Democrats like you that cloud the mind of the American people.
Did you, through your broker at Morgan Stanley or otherwise, seek to invest in any defense-related funds right before Trump started the Iran war?
I'll give it to you as a big, fat negative.
Yeah, a fiery back and forth all day yesterday and the day before with lawmakers as they debate the war. The president's position is clear. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, ballistic missiles, or fund the proxies. And that comes at a cost with rising gas prices, growing concerns here at home on what the end game is. GOP Senator Bill Hagerty sits on foreign relations and joins us now. Senator, you watched some of the highlights. I watched some of the highlights. It went on for hours. The tone of the Democrats is, how dare you attack Iran?
It's amazing. It's as if you're listening to someone from the Ayatollah's own cabinet speak when you hear the Democrat side make these accusations. It's as if they're trying to talk the economy into the tank, and they're trying to talk the American public into thinking this is some sort of vast defeat when that is absolutely not the case.
So what do you see it as the case right now? Because yesterday the president was briefed on a series of war plans, options, yesterday in the Oval Office, and the chairman, the CENTCOM commander was there. He does have options, and so does every CENTCOM commander. Yes. For the last 40 years have options. I'm getting the sense that we're going back in.
The options are considerable. And if you think about the authority that we have right now in the region, the carrier strike groups that are there, we are fully armed and ready to go. If you think about timing.
With hypersonics.
Yes. And time is on our side in this one. The Iranians had an opportunity with the ceasefire. They've been in complete catastrophe, evidently, from their political navigation. But we're ready to see this come to an end. President Trump has been very clear. There will not be a nuclear weapon, a nuclear-armed Iran. And we're not going to allow them to continue this. And we're not going to allow them to continue to hold the entire world's economy hostage either. And
so suddenly, it's true their economy will collapse, but they don't care. Remember, they were only giving out 200,000 barrels a day during Trump's first term because he had it all in on their sanctions. So we'll see how long they can accept the pain. I want you to hear from the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Dan Caine. He actually was asked about Russia. Listen.
There's no question that Vladimir Putin's Russia is taking serious action to undermine our efforts for success in Iran. Is there any question about that?
Senator, I think there's actions and activities that are mindful of the hearing room we're in, but there's definitely some action there.
They're pointing out exactly where our bases are, and they resulted in some hits on our bases. Russia is an unsavory actor in this.
That's absolutely true. Helping any sort of assistance with targeting is definitely an action that should never be tolerated.
Right. So that's important because the president is in contact with President Putin. What do you think he's telling him?
Well, I think he's telling him that Iran is going to be over pretty soon, and Russia better get in line as well.
Do you see Ukraine, the success they're having, how they've adjusted to the battlefield, how they've innovated with drones?
Yes, it really is amazing to see the agility of the Ukrainian army and, frankly, the toughness of the Ukrainian people.
In 2 weeks, the president's supposed to go to China. Should he?
I think he should. And I think the tables have turned significantly in the president's favor. The Venezuelan oil that the Chinese were buying is deeply discounted in the market. It's under our control right now. I certainly think that the timeline is such that we could have the Iranian situation under control at that point, too. America will be speaking from a position of strength this time, very different from when President Trump had to go in the wake of the Biden failures and basically plead with the Chinese to ease off on the critical mineral sanctions and choke point.
So how do you feel about the Chinese harassing Panamanian ships because of the Panama Canal is no longer in their hands?
I think the Chinese are trying to reset the leverage as well. They also denied Meta a merger. They've blocked that because they don't want us to succeed in AI. This is a competition on a global scale, Brian. And the Chinese are, again, trying to position, I think, for this very meeting that you're talking about between Xi and President Trump. I think we'll have a much better hand when we walk into that meeting this time.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting because Chinese are affected. They have a reserve, but they want to get oil through that strait, and they need to get it because they were selling 80% of their oil to China. Has that been stopped? Are we stopping Chinese ships?
We need to stop every ship, and that's the goal. Ships are not moving out of the Strait of Hormuz with oil in them going to China.
Got it. Senator Hagerty, thanks so much.
Great to be with you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.